Hello everyone, welcome to this video. And today I just wanted to record a quick tutorial, basically explaining how ListKit works. And it's a pretty easy tool to use, so let's get right into it, okay? So this is very similar to Apollo, basically. You have your filters here, company filter, people filters. So let's get straight into it. So basically in the company filters, you can filter by industry, technology, total employees, keywords, etc. So let's just start building like a quick list. Let's say that you wanted to target like marketing agencies, let's say, for example. So you target like marketing and advertising on the industry. It's going to show you a bunch of companies. Then you can keep adding more filters, maybe by technologies. Let's just see like what technologies they have, even though in this case, we don't really care about the technologies, but you can have a bunch of stuff. Let's say that you're trying to reach out to like e-commerce brands. So you would search by Shopify, for example. In this case, we don't really need it, but there are like some examples of, technologies that you can filter by. Okay. So the next thing would be like total employees. Let's say we want companies who at least have like 3 employees until like 100 employees, for example. So it's pretty simple. Now the keywords, this one's very interesting because we can actually do a lot with the keywords, right? Like, let's say that we want to reach out to companies that do like SEO, ads, I don't know, like email marketing. And we can put a bunch of different filters in here, depending on what kind of companies we're trying to reach out to. As you can see, we're gonna have some examples here. Probably like marketing agencies. Well, this one is in German. Okay, so that's why we can also target by country as well. So we can come here if we only want to reach out to the United States, for example. We can just select the United States. And if we look at the companies now, they're all going to be in English, hopefully. So yeah, digital marketing. So as you can see, these are the kind of companies that we get. Now, we have a couple more filters. Well, we can even filter by continent, region, city, etc. And these two are very important as well. So we can either include certain companies or we can exclude certain companies. So for example, if you have like a list of specific companies that you want to reach out to, you can just paste the list here. So let's say, I don't know, let's get rid of all the filters. Let's say that I wanted to reach out to apple.com, for example, I don't know. Then we can just put apple.com and it's just going to show us all the people who work at Apple, basically, And if you want to exclude companies, it's also very useful because maybe you're building a list, but there are certain companies that, let's say you're already working with, you don't want to reach out to them. You want to make sure that you don't reach out to those companies, then you can just add the list of companies here. You just have to add the websites and it's going to automatically just exclude all those companies. So going back to what we had. Okay, I'm not going to build the whole thing again just to like save time, but let's just use one of these predefined filters. So for example, decision makers at digital marketing agencies. Again, it's very similar stuff. Let's say we want to say like the United States only. We can select that. And the problem is that right now we're getting a bunch of results, but these are like random people. Well, not anymore because we have this, but let's get rid of this. We would basically just get random job titles that are not necessarily the people that we want to reach out to if we don't specify exactly what people we want to be reaching out to. Okay, so for example, as we can see here, we have people like digital marketing specialist, social media marketing manager, email marketing specialist. We might not want to reach out to like these specific job titles. Maybe we only want to reach out to like owner, owner, CEO, CMO, head of marketing, etc. Or you might have like certain specific job titles that you want to reach out to. And as you can see, now we get those exact job titles that we want. And we can also, as well, like filter by country here as well, just to make sure that we're reaching out to people in the US. So yeah, that's basically it. When it comes to like building lists, it's pretty simple. Now, as you can see, up here you have some pretty fine filters like e-commerce companies, high-ticket coaching programs, digital marketing agencies, etc. But you can also save your own filters. I'm going to show you how it kind of works in a second. So let's just use one of those pretty fine filters again. Once you've built your whole list, what you have to do is you have to like go down here and select the max number of people per company. So let's say that you only want 5 people per company at max. Then you just click apply, and then you click on next step. And here's where you can like redeem your credits. Let's say you want 1,000 people, then you would just write 1,000 here and click on redeem credits. Or you can just save the filters for later, right? So you can just click on save filters and give it a name, and then you click on save and you just save them. So yeah, it's basically pretty simple stuff, as you can see. Now there's another cool feature that I didn't show, which is like if you go up here to the upper right corner and you click on data visualization, you can actually see 2 different views. So you have either like this regular view, or you can go in and see like all this data, and it shows you basically, the top job titles in your search, the top keywords, the top countries. In this case, we don't have the US anymore, so we have multiple different countries. And this is pretty useful depending on like how you're building your list. And lastly, the last feature that I wanted to talk about is that if you go up here as well, you can select the columns that you can see. So as you can see right now, we only have full name, company, job title, people, channel. Well, we have a bunch of different columns selected, but you can add more. And these are the columns that are going to show up here. And you have dark mode as well. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's basically the tutorial. I hope it was helpful for you guys. So yeah, see you on the next one.